What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, and it is that time of year again. Time for another anime season preview. This time, spring 2017, and I have to say, this is a pretty huge season. There are 5 reputably big shows starting in April in a couple weeks that, I mean, all of them are kind of guaranteed watches. Like, all of them are sequels. But I've watched pretty much all of those shows, with the exception of 2. One of them I'm probably going to finish this weekend. The other one I'll probably try to finish before April. But here we go. So first off, we have Boruto. So, I have not watched any Naruto animation or anime since, hell, I don't even remember. It's been a long time. I literally stopped with Naruto when the manga ended. When the manga ended, I read the end. I was like, okay, I know the end. Now I'm just going to wait for them to animate the Kakashi's, not the Kakashi Gaiden, but there's like an after manga story about Kakashi when he was kind of Hokage. And he does this stuff on his blimp, and it's like, it's going to be sweet. That needs to be animated. That Kakashi story, make that a movie, like, now. But, beyond that, I haven't watched any Naruto anime. So, I'll be coming into Boruto fresh. I haven't watched the Boruto movie. I haven't watched anything involving Boruto. I haven't read the manga. I have no idea what I'm going into. Like, that picture of Boruto that's in the thumbnail, I have no idea what's going on there. So, I'll be going fresh into Boruto.
We were just happy to be alive. To have shown that we had the potential to be real heroes. We had no way of knowing. A bigger incident was on the horizon.
Stay tuned for the 2nd season of My Hero Academia.
The next show is Boku no Hero Season 2, or My Hero Academia. This is gonna be interesting. So I just started watching My Hero Academia last week. Yes, I know I am extremely late, but that was one of those shows that I didn't watch. I can't remember why I didn't watch that season. I have no idea. I think I had a lot of shows that season that I was following. I just didn't watch Boku no Hero, but I'm watching it now, and it's awesome. And the coolest thing about this is it is coming out simuldubbed. So it'll be simulcast in Japanese and dubbed at the same time. Now, I don't know how good the dub will be because of that. You know, I mean, I don't know. But it should be interesting, though. I'll definitely be able to check that out. This is the first time I think they've ever done this that I can remember. That they've dubbed the show the same time that it's airing in Japan. So I'm definitely going to check that out because it's going to be interesting. I don't know which one I'm going to watch, though. But I'll probably watch the dub. I've never watched the sub of Boku no Hero. I might try that out this weekend just to see. Because all the Japanese voice actors are probably the same. So I'll probably watch the sub to see if I like it, to see which one I want to watch. Because so far the dub is not bad. So, alright, it's alright. But yeah, this one is going to be a tournament arc. So, of course, in any anime that's about powers and involves school-age people, there's going to be a tournament arc. I mean, Naruto had the Chunin exams, you know, and this one has the tournament arc. I guess tournament between hero schools, I guess. So, that's going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to check that one out.
そして今、それぞれの物語が鮮烈に動き出す。これは強さを求め続ける少女とその眷属の物語。2017年4月より放送予定。
It's Sword Oratoria. So that's what a lot of people are calling it. But it's actually, I'm not sure if this is a sequel, a prequel, or a spin-off of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? Cause I think this is, from what I saw, from what I've been hearing, this is a retelling of the story from Aiza's point of view. So that's going to be interesting. I have not finished watching the show because I think I was waiting for a dub, and coincidentally, the dub comes out on the 28th of this month. So I went ahead and pre-ordered that. I should be able to knock that out before the show starts in April. So that'll be interesting. I'm definitely going to check that one out. That's going to be awesome.
そして2017年4月事変降臨テレビアニメベルセルク第2期4月7日夜10時スタート絶対見逃すんじゃねえぞ
Then of course the fourth show, this one's probably the most controversial. Berserk 2017. Why are all these huge shows coming out in April? Like, seriously. I mean, and there's one big one I haven't even touched yet. Why are all these big shows coming out in April? It's insane. So Berserk 2017, a lot of people had their hopes kind of dashed by Berserk 2016. They said that the CGI was bad, and the writing was bad, and the directing was bad. I mean, I'll admit the CGI is bad. I mean, I'm not as burnt out on it as some people are. Like, I mean, because I saw Aijin season 1 and 2. I've watched Knights of Sidonia. I've watched a lot of CG stuff, even back to like Initial D. Remember Initial D? That CGI was a little bit bad. So I'm not as burnt out on CGI as a lot of people, or as down on CGI as a lot of people. But I can understand that this is understandably not the best CGI ever. And the PV that we got at the end of season 1 or 2016 Berserk, it looked a little bit more animated. It looks a little bit more 2D. So everyone kind of got their hopes up that they're going to be switching. But then the PV that we got a couple weeks ago, it was all CG. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they announced that the same director is coming back. Which, that was the bummer for me. I was hoping that maybe they got another director. Because I think the director is probably one of the biggest issues. Like, I can take the CG. You know, make the CG a little bit better. But the director, for me, is probably the worst part of the show. And it was announced that he was also coming back. So, what can we do? But I'm still going to watch the show. I'm still going to cover the show on the channel because I like Berserk. And I haven't read the manga, so that's not going to dissuade me from the show. I might read the manga, though. If this show is bad, I might go ahead and read the manga and just kind of give up on the anime. So, not all of the shows this season are sequels. Some of them are actually new shows. And one of these is RE.Creators. Now, technically, I think this show is part of an existing universe. I think it's in the Steins verse, since it has that semicolon thing in the title. But, yeah, that's definitely an interesting premise. Anyway, the synopsis talks about humans and the stories they create and the emotions they inspire into the stories and into people and the characters they create in those stories. And what's going to happen is these characters are going to come out of the story to reap vengeance on humanity, or the gods, as they call them. I'm interested. I'm definitely getting a weird, like, Toy Story Sausage Party vibe from this. Because, I mean, you know, like, think like that. Remember, well, spoilers for Sausage Party if you haven't seen Sausage Party. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's funny, unless you're easily offended. But yeah, there's a scene in Sausage Party where the food revolts against the people, and they're literally, food is literally killing people, and and you know, they're yeah, and I mean, in Sausage Party, the food thought of people as gods, and when they got bought in the grocery store, they thought, you know, they're going off to, you know, heaven or wherever, You know, it's a big analogy about religion and stuff. But I think something similar might be happening here. So all the characters in these stories created by people think that the people who created them are gods. And to them, technically, they are. They created them. And they're going to reap vengeance on them for some reason. Or they want to attack them. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But I want to see this. It should be interesting. Let me see here. Alright, so I'm probably going to butcher this, so the name's going to be up here. But it's Seikaisuru Kado. It's on from Toei Animation. This one is one of those kind of like adult anime. Now, I don't mean like hentai, but I mean like this is it's a seinen kind of, you know. So it's about adults. There's no kids in this show. Like the main character is the cabinet office director for policy and planning in Japan, and basically he's in this plane in the airport, and him and everybody else on the plane get engulfed in this weird square object, and this dude comes out and he basically says he's going to change the domestic policy of Japan. So I'm like, okay, it's a political show. I mean, I'm kind of into politics, you know, kind of. So I would definitely like to check this out. I would love to learn more about Japanese politics. But yeah, this should be interesting. Now, I thought the same thing about Akka this season, and Akka turned out to be boring as hell. At least in the first couple episodes. Maybe it picked up. I don't know. All I know is what I saw was freaking boring. This show could be the same way, but I don't know. But I'm definitely going to check it out because it's something different. Now, next one is also one that I can't pronounce. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try. You guys can laugh at me, whatever, and put horrible things in the comments about my Japanese, you know. But it's Rokudenashi, Majutsu Koushi to Akashic Records. It's right there. That's the name of the show. And basically, this one is about a young girl who attends a magical academy, and her teacher retires and gets replaced by this dude who they literally label as a bastard in the synopsis of the show. And so I'm like, okay, the teacher's a bastard. He's lazy. He's unreliable. But for some reason, he's able to teach magic in this prestigious magic academy. So he's got to be good for something. It's gonna be good for some laughs. Hopefully, it doesn't end in some kind of weird relationship. It didn't say romance in the thing. I'm kind of romanced out when it comes to anime. You know, I'm still watching Revenge. I want to watch Scum's Wish, but I kind of need to be in the right, frame of mind to watch something that sounds like it's going to be depressing. But yeah, I think I'm kind of romanced out though. If this does turn into some kind of weird romance between her and the teacher, I'm going to drop it immediately. I just don't feel like it. But if it's good for some laughs, that should be interesting. Then, of course, we get to the beast of the season. Attack on Titan Season 2. We have waited 4 years for this show. 4 years, I think. Roughly 4. At least 3, but definitely probably 4. For this freaking show. And we finally get it on April 1st. Now, if I was a director of the show, I would do something dickish, just do like a April Fool's joke. I don't think they have April Fools in Japan, but they do have April Fools in America. Out the April Fools, they'll be like, oh no, this is a trailer for Attack on Titan Season 2. And then people would get pissed, and the company's stock will go down, and I would get fired, but I would have the greatest laugh of my life. But yeah, it's going to debut April 1st, head-to-head with Boku no Hero Academia. Now, I don't know if they're going to at the same time, but it does seem like they're competing with each other, though. Because I don't know, why would these two big shows drop on the same day? You know, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. That day, April 1st, is going to be a pretty interesting day. So, that's about it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Check out my Zelda videos. Check out my gaming channel, because it's going to be all gameplay all the time over there on RSM Plays. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.